you should know it. I mean, if you're doing this, I guess, Korean love. So I love to like learn their choreographies and their musics. So I don't know. That's one at least.
Yay! Dancing. Dancing is such a great hobby, to be honest. I really, really love dancing. I really appreciate it. What else do you like dancing?
I used to do ballet for like 7 years. So, and I loved it, but I mean, I had to let it go for me to study and dedicate myself to getting to college. But I love to dance like anything.
Great. Great. Hey, that's awesome. What about you guys? Do you guys have dancing as a hobby? Anyone? Let me see here. I have one more guest, right? Ana Brito. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. Good morning. My name is Ana. I'm from Gravataí, Rio Grande do Sul. And is my third time here in the TNT. And I do a beginner course. Yeah. And I'm late because I forgot the link and I asked the Phil to send me and to try to enter in this meeting.
Chill.
Sorry.
Relax. Alrighty. Here we go. Thanks for introducing yourself. This morning, we're talking about hobbies and stuff. Here we go. Okay. Let's keep going. So first thing first, I just asked you if you have any hobbies. So tell me, Alex, Elvenis, Dalmo, Rogério, do you have any hobbies, guys? You can just open your mic and go on. Yes, Dalmo.
I think nowadays the hobby that I'm doing the most is learning English and try to improve my English. And I'm studying English not because I have a purpose, but it's because it's something that I like. I like learning something new, and it's a way to connect with people, as here on TNT, for example. And there's a lot of other things that I do. These times I'm not doing a lot of things that I used to do, but because of the pandemic, I'm not being able to. But I'm happy with these things on using more internet to learn, not just English, but learn about a lot of other things that I'm learning these days as I'm using more internet.
That's so it. Thanks for sharing. That's so it. With internet, we can improve a lot of our hobbies. For example, languages, like Dalmo said. I'm trying to improve my French. Actually, I'm starting to learn French, to be honest. I take it as a hobby. Thanks for sharing, Dalmo. What about you, Alex? Do you have languages as a hobby?
Well, I would say so because like aside English, I also learning another language like Italian and German. I studied German about 15 days ago, so I'm enjoying it. Yeah, and another one I would consider would be music, but currently I don't play any instrument yet. But yeah, it would be a hobby that I would consider.
Alrighty, thanks for sharing. You know what? I'm trying to learn French on Duolingo. I know 3 sentences, but I don't care. I'm just saying I speak French, even though I know
So do
3
I.
sentences.
I actually use Duolingo as well, but the thing I do, let me show you here. I actually write on paper some of the phrases that I find interesting. So this is Gemma, by the way. The camera doesn't show it properly, but it's probably upside down.
Yeah, it's hard to
So,
see, but we got it.
yeah, it's pretty much that.
Thanks for sharing. What about you, Elvinis? Do you have dancing as a hobby, language?
No, no dance, but language, yes, I speak a little bit French. I studied French since 3 years. And I beginning to study English since the beginning of the pandemic. And it's a hobby because I like too much to study.
Me too. I'm an English lover as well. Thanks, Elvinis. What about you, Rogério? What are your hobbies?
Well, guys, I'm 42, and despite my age, I like to play video games in my free time, you know. I'm still a kid. And of course, I like to walk, you know. I like to walk. It's my favorite hobby because I walk every day at least 5 kilometers. And I will doing that, listening to a podcast in English, you know, and it helped me relax, you know. It helped me think about my problems, about my work, you know, and for me it works very well. Okay.
Wait. Podcast, you walk 5 kilometers a day. What else?
Yeah.
What a
And
multitask person. I wish I
yeah.
could be that way. Huh.
It's so easy. It's so easy. Just grab your. It's so easy. Just grab your earphone, choose your favorite podcast, and have a walk. 5 kilometers.
Man, I heard that like you were starting a podcast, to be honest. But okay, I really
Oh,
appreciate podcasts.
good idea. Good idea. Who knows?
You see? Who knows? That's right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
good idea. Thank
Thanks
you.
for sharing. Thanks. What about you, Anna? I think you didn't talk about your hobbies.
My first hobby, I think so, in this time is study language, English. And few months ago, I was studying French also, but I needed to stop it because I need to take a test in English, and I need to improve my skills in this language. And the other hobby that I have in my life is to run in my condo. I love to run, but now I have a baby and don't have a lot of time to spend with this that I like to do.
Okay, I got it. What a multitask person you are as well. Carrying a baby and studying for an exam, is that difficult?
Yes, it's very difficult because sometimes I don't have a certain schedule. I did a plan, but my plan don't happen in the same way that I'm planning, or I plan it. Yes, because sometimes one day she's wake up early and the other wake up late, and I need to organize my time with this situation.
God damn it. Good luck for you, Anna. I feel you. Thanks for sharing.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I think we can start out, right? The first one question. How do your hobbies make you feel? What kind of abilities are worked on when you are practicing them? So this first question, right? Guys, a hobby of mine that I have is writing. I really love to writing. I write when I'm sad, when I'm happy, or when I'm reflecting with myself, you know, when I have certain reflections, I write about everything. And I feel so relaxed because I can't attend like a psychologist. I can't have a psychologist right now So it's kind of, I just relax a lot and I feel myself when I am writing. And I feel so glad with myself, you know. Another hobby of mine is harmonica. Here, I'm trying to play this instrument, but it's too difficult. I'm almost giving up. It's so difficult, guys, but I won't. These are my hobbies. These hobbies make me feel like, I don't know, that I am an interesting person, like that I can develop many different abilities. I feel that way, that I am capable of everything. What about you, Dalmo? How do you feel?
Well, I think, for example, learning English, it's a way that I discovered to be more connected to the world. I think that being able to understand what people are saying on TV, mainly on the news, that's the outside news, and other good point of learning English, and this way that we are doing here on TNT, it's a new way for me to learn English, but it's a very good way because I'm not just learning English, I'm interacting with people, I'm here about other people's opinion, and I think it's great for me because I don't speaking in Portuguese, I don't have this kind of interaction with people that are so far away from me. And in this process of learning English, I could be able to connect with people that are more away from me, that have different opinions and not the same as usually my friends have. And I think it's a good thing. It's the way that I could find to interact with people that is not just people that are surrounding me, and was by learning English.
That's so weird. We kind of explode our social bubble. I don't know if you feel that way, but I'm totally with you. What about you, Dada? Do you feel as same as Dalmo feels?
I talked about dancing, but I guess another hobby of mine is to study Spanish too, as you guys said about studying other languages. I guess both of them makes me feel excited. I don't know. I learned to take some time to myself too when I'm doing them. I think that's something that's hard to me. And to learn Spanish, I don't know. I think I feel like I'm capable, you know, to do something new, to learn something new, and I don't know. That makes me feel good.
Awesome. I totally feel you. Great. What about you, Rogério?
Well, guys, my hobby, as I told, is have a walk, and it helped me a lot. It helped me relax. It helped me think about my problems, about my day, about my job, you know. And yeah, and the main reason that I start to this hobby because I need to lose some weight, you know, and it helped me a lot, you know, because come on, guys, everybody know that we are surrounded about bad food, you know, junk food and weekend and night, and with me it's not different, you know. Yeah, and walk help me improve my health, and yeah, and think about my day, my problems, you know, especially when I have some kind of argument with my wife, you know. I think it's completely normal in relationships. Everyone has some kind of argument, and yeah, have a walk help me a lot. Okay.
I have no idea. I'm not in a relationship, but it may be like that. Thanks for sharing. I wish I had a sport as a hobby, to be honest. And you know what? Our hobbies is really kind of an outlet. You can think of our problems, as Rogério said. That's so it. What about you, Ana? Do you agree with Rogério?
Yes, when I run, I'm relaxed, and during I am running, I reflecting about my life, about the moment that I am living, and about my plans, my dreams. And about all of this, I normally listen a song or a podcast in English because I need to improve my listen. And when about the study English, I think so, like Dalmo told us, open a lot of opportunities to talk with foreign people and to know about the culture from their country and their opinion about the life and the situation that we live.
That's so it. Yeah, yes. That's so it. As I said, it's like an outlet of life, you know. That's so it. Thanks for sharing. What about you, Alex?
Well, like I said, one of my hobbies is language learning as well, and it makes me feel really happy because when you study for a certain amount of time, and then you notice that you are having progress. It's the best feeling in the world, basically. It's really good. And yeah. And what kind of abilities? The abilities I'm working on is to understand. Actually, for me, it is one of the main abilities in language learning. So to understand what people are saying. So, yeah.
Got it. Thanks for sharing. Camila and Juliana, we have new guests right here. Camila, can you introduce yourself and talk about your hobby?
Hello, everyone. I'm new here and it's my first time actually. And I'm Camila. I'm a doctoral student right now. So the English is very necessary for my routine. And I'm very excited about these meetings and about my hobbies today. I like to watch movies, work out. This exercise, this is my first, I don't know, I want to improve my body and make me more healthy for these days in the quarantine, in the middle of the pandemic. So today, basically watch movies, series, and work out.
And work hard. That's so it. Thank you, Camila. Thank you. And nice to meet you. Welcome aboard. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.
What about you, Albanies? How do you feel about your hobbies?
I feel so good. About my hobbies, for example, study language. When I am studying, I have to be concentrate, and I forgot the problems of my country, the government, the problems of the pandemic, and it's I feel good being concentrate. And another hobby, the sport. When I run, it's good too for my health, for my mental health and my physical health. And it's good to me to know I am capable. I am capable of run a marathon, and the sensation after run, it's very good to me.
All righty, thanks for sharing. You know what? It's pretty good when we work on our attention span in concentration, as you said, Alvinus. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Working on it. Thanks for sharing. Let's move on to the next one, right? Here we go. Second question. It is, how did you come up with your last hobby? Do you practice them with someone else? My last hobby, as I said, It was the harmonica, the instrument. I came up with this hobby because I was too bored on pandemic, and I was scrolling Mercado Libre and so on, and I saw this instrument, and I told to myself, you know what? I have money. I have nothing to do right here, so I will be buying this harmonica. That's it. Nothing special. I was just bored. What about you, Rogério?
Well, guys, I do my walk because, as I told you, at first I need to lose some weight, and yeah, and I figure out it's very good for my health, you know, and 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 I keep doing it till today, you know, and I love it. Uh, I have my walk every day, 5 kilometers per day, and I practice my walk sometimes with my wife just on the weekend because we work in different schedules, you know, and just on weekend we can walk together. Okay.
Okay, that's awesome. Great, 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 great. Thanks for sharing. What a romantic pastings, outings, actually. What about
Yeah.
you, Anna? How did you come up with your hobbies?
I prefer to run alone because for me it's impossible to run and talk in the same time. I don't have enough, how can I say, I can't breathe,
You can't breathe. Okay.
respirar.
Yeah.
Yeah, because for me it's impossible. I like to run alone because I just run inside in my condo. It's almost 3 kilometers per, how can I say, the
Around.
yes. And when, for example, if I ride a bicycle, I prefer to do with another person and to talk free conversation. But if I run, I prefer to do alone.
That's so weird. To be honest, I like to practice my hobbies alone as well. I don't like company. So that's just me. What about you, Alex? Do you practice your hobbies with someone else?
Yes. And like one of my new jobs like is learning a few languages like German and stuff. And I would say I'm not practicing it because I just started like three weeks ago. So I just know really basic stuff like how to present myself, how to say it's day, it's afternoon, it's night and stuff. So what I should probably do that soon because practicing makes perfect. The fairy says.
I got it. I got it. Thanks for sharing. What about you, Camila? Do you practice your hobbies with someone else?
Yeah, I practice with my boyfriend because we live together right now, and for me it's like an incentive, and I feel so good because of he I don't know, incentive me to work out every day, and it's work for us. It's a good idea sharing this exercise.
That's awesome. To be honest, I think I'm trying to change my mind. It's so great to have someone else practicing with you because it's kind of these people motivate you, right?
Exactly.
Okay. That's so it. Thanks for sharing. What about you, Emily?
I like practice my hobbies alone too. Study alone on the internet, and run alone too, because I don't like to depend on another person, his schedules, and when we run, we have a rhythm, and the person has another rhythm. It's difficult to share this.
That's so it. I totally agree with you. I hate relying on other people, to be honest. I'm totally with you. I feel you. What about you, Dada? Do you practice your hobbies with someone else?
My sister introduced me to BTS, the group that I said I liked. So we watched the videos together, but to practice their dances, I do it by myself because I feel less embarrassed and like more free to do it. And to study languages, I guess I do it. I take classes, so I do it with the group of my classes, and I'm with you guys to practice English. So, but I'm with you. I don't like to depend on other people either. Like to depend on their schedules. I mean, it drives me crazy. I prefer to do things by myself. But I guess to learn other languages, it's easier when you're with someone else teaching you and helping you. You know.
I totally got it. To be honest, if I were to have a hobby like with someone else, I would like to have a tutor or something like that. Honestly. What about you, Dal? Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, I think the moment that I started to practice English with other people, I realized how it get easier. Because in the past, when I just go to the school, to an English school and just learn there, I think that I couldn't improve my English as I'm seeing that I'm improving now. Because I think when you are learning some language, what you want is to interact with people. So I think it's the most important part of the learning process is to practice with other people, to listening what they are saying and to speak with them. So I think in this hub, that's learning as a new language for me, it's essential to have another person that you can interact with. I think it's maybe in the beginning, you can do it by yourself, alone in your home, just reading and seeing some videos. But I think it's the natural evolution of the learning process is to start interacting with other people, because with that you can learn more and be more fluent and be more confident with your new language.
That's it. Of course, languages, there's no way of getting along with it by yourself, you know. I'm totally feeling that point. But like other hobbies that I can do it by myself, I totally prefer. I don't know you guys, but that's it. Thanks for sharing. Anyone would like to add, address anything else? Or can we move it on? I will take it as we can move it on. Guys, I will skip one question because I really want to know is it possible to keep track of 2 hobbies or more? I just can't. I really want to know about you. So just open your microphone and start talking spontaneously. What are your thoughts on this question?
It's possible to keep track.
Yes. Do you think it's possible to keep track of 2 hobbies or more? Yes, Rogério.
Well, in my humble opinion, I think it depends. You know, it depends each person because, for example, a person who has a very busy life, you know, and yeah, it's hard for this person have more than one hobby, you know. And for example, in my case, I'm married, I have kids, I have to take care of my family, my dog, my work, my student in English, you know. And for me, almost impossible to have more than one hobby, you know. I would like, I confess, I would like, but for me, it's impossible. And then I just had my walk, you know, my walk, and on weekends, I like to play video game because I have some free time at night, you know. And yeah, but I think it depends each person. Okay.
Alrighty, I totally get it. I totally feel you. But I don't have kids though. But I really do have a busy schedule, so I just can't. Time management, I'm so bad at it. What about you, Anna? Because you have kids. So how is it for you?
Yes, I think so. Is if the people have a free time to practice more hobbies, I think so. It's a great idea because maybe it will feel better. You can relax or you can do the things that I do like. But in my situation, I can't to practice. To practice these two, it's impossible to practice every day. For example, I can't to run every day. Maybe perhaps I run in the weekend because my husband can stay with my baby and I can do and enjoy this time for do this. If I have more time, I would like to practice more. For example, I would like to go to the gym again. I would like to ride a bicycle. I would like to read a book and or just to relax.
I feel yeah. Anna is getting things off her heart. I totally feel you, Anna. I wish I had more time too, but I don't have a kid. I don't have kids, as I said. But I feel you. Thanks for sharing. What about you, Camila?
Well, I agree with you all, and it depends on the time you have. For me, it's complicated more than 2 or 3 hobbies at the same time. But I try to, I don't know, the more important first. So for me, for example, go to the gym, take care of my health. It's the more important right now. But I can't 2 or more than 3. It's impossible for me too. I can't imagine for who have children. It's so hard to manage this.
Yeah, that's so it. That's so it. Thanks for sharing. I'm totally with you. What about you, Alex? How do you feel about it? What are your thoughts on this question?
Well, I would say like it depends on which type of hobby, because like if a certain hobby is related to other one, it might be easier to keep both of them. But I understand that time is an issue sometimes. Yeah, so it depends on the hobby.
Yeah, having short spare time is totally an issue. Thank you. What about you, Elvinis? How do you feel about it?
Well, I think it depends on each person, but in my case, I am a retired, so I have a lot of time, and I think all my life, all I do is the hobbies, except clean the house or wash the clothes. But the other things, like walk my dog, like go to the beach to run, or make the receipts, study English, read the books, watch the videos, the movies. All the things I do, it's I consider hobbies. So I have a lot of time.
I wish I had it. So you said that you go to the beach. Where do you live?
I live in Vitória, Espírito Santo.
Okay, great. Thanks for sharing. What about you, Dad? Do you agree with us? Tell us about your personal experience.
Yeah, I agree with you for sure. I mean, I guess it depends on the people's schedules and how much time you have free to dedicate yourself to your hobbies. For me, it's possible. I'm still a student, And I think I do them in different times of the day, you know, like I practice like close to lunchtime, I dance before I work out, and I read before I go to sleep. So I mean, it's like different times of my day, so I guess it's possible. But totally, I mean, Anna with her new child sounds impossible. So I guess it really, really depends on your like life schedule.
That's so it varies a lot. Thanks for sharing. So, guys, I would like to skip another one. Draw your attention to the seventh question. Take a look at the seventh. Have you ever given up a hobby? If so, why? Please say that you have, because then I will feel comfortable with myself. Tell me, Albanese, you that you have a lot of hobbies. Have you ever given up a hobby?
I don't remember if I give up a hobby. I think no. I am very comprometida, how I say. I am
Compromise?
I am serious about the things I decide to do. And this year, for example, I decided to read 1 hour per day because I read a few my books, and I decided to read 1 hour per day. And just January, just today, I read 4 or 5 books every month. So I am a decided person. I don't know if I can say.
Got it. God damn it. I'm always giving up my hobbies, guys. I'm so mad at myself. But anyways, share with us, Rogério. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, guys. Well, I know that some of you guys like to run, and when I was a little bit more younger, I used to run too. You know, I used to jogging. I liked that, but unfortunately, my nowadays my knees hurt a lot. You know, and I can't do it anymore. You know, yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. And then I just walk. You know, I just walk to not hurt my knees because to know hurt my knees because I need to work. I need to provide a better life to my family. And yeah, I just walk because for me jogging it's impossible nowadays. And then I have to give up because and I feel really sad because in the past I like it so much. Okay.
I got it. I used to play soccer, by the way, but I just can't nowadays. That's a crap. What about you, Dada? Share with us. Dada?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, as I told you, I used to dance ballet. I did it for like 7 years, and I had to give it up to study to get into college. I mean, it was kind of hard to decide that. I mean, to see other people that still do it and like are doing it for like professional lifestyle. I mean, I get like, oh, I wanted that, but I'm happy with my decision. I guess I like to study chemical engineering. I like my future profession.
Oof. At least you are. What do you believe? At least we're happy with your decision, as you said. What do you believe? That's awesome. What about you, Camila? Share with us.
I give up for play guitar because basically lack of time. But I want to try this more. I don't know in the future. I don't know how, when, but yes, I think it's the only thing that I give up.
Great. Oh, I wish so hard that. I wish I had this hobby, to be honest. I had this hobby, like playing electric guitar, to be honest. Thanks for sharing, Camila. What about you, Alex?
Well, I also did. I also did it because like the hobby was programming. Actually, kept with this for about three months. So, but and at the end of the day, I really didn't feel it at all. So I sort of stopped and came back to dedicate my time for language learning.
Got it. I will say that my hobby is kind of giving up hobbies. I'm not proud of it, but I got to confess, to be honest. What about you, Anna? Share with us.
I give up in my I give up my hobby that try to learn French 2 months ago because I buy a course to start to do, but I need to stop it because I'm very confused with the English learn, and in the same time I think that the time that I spend with French, I can improve my English. And my mind was very confused with this because I'm, how can I say? Eu comecei a me cobrar.
Okay, got it. I don't know how you can say English, but
yeah, because I can spend the time with learning English, and I stopped the French, and I decide when I got my English test, the score that I need, I will come back to study French.
Amazing. Guys, I'd like to ask you a question like that. It's not in the chat, which is there any hobby that you would like to have? I really would like to practice like playing guitar. I really would like to play guitar, electric guitar, and photography as well. I'm not able to do so because the equipment are so expensive. Share with us, Alex. Is there any hobby that you would like to practice?
Music, because like this one would be music 100%. It like yeah, but I should probably start it probably next year, 2023. So yeah, it would be music. More specifically, playing piano. I love piano.
Playing piano. Great, so beautiful. What a great one. What about you, Elvin?
I'd like to play the guitar. It's a dream that I have since I was a child, and now I am 55 years old, and I don't know how to play the guitar. Maybe I will do in the next year.
I'm with you. Let's pair up, Elvis. We're going to practice it together. That's it.
Okay.
It's a promise. Next year.
I promise too.
Great. What about you? Well, share with us, Camila. Is there anything that you'd like to practice? Any new hobby?
Yeah, many things. Maybe practice jiu-jitsu, and I don't know, one fight, something like these ones. I don't know. And photograph is a thing that I admire, and I would like to, I don't know, only for hobby. And I don't know. That's it for now. But there are many things that I will think about it.
Great. Martial arts are so great. are really to them as well. Thanks for your sharing. Yes, Rogério, go on.
Yeah, guys, for sure, no doubt. Before I die, I would like to have my skydiving, you know. Well, because I found it so amazing, you know. People are so strong. You are in a plane and fell down from the sky, you know. Guys, it's amazing, and yeah, I would like to do it someday, you know. I think it's so great. Yeah, it's my dream. Who knows, one day.
What a blast. What a blast. Great fun. Great fun. What about you, Daria? Share with us.
First of all, I'm still scared about the idea of jumping from an airplane. But yeah, for me, I guess it's music too. I would like to practice or piano or to sing. I used to practice when I was a kid, and I would love to go back to it. I miss music in my life.
Great. No, it's not that great, right? You miss all these things. But thanks for sharing anyways. What about you, Ana?
For me, to eat health food, maybe it will be my hobby in the future, and to practice exercise every day.
Great. Well, talking about these future hobbies, like that you would like to take in the future hobbies, guys, what about the sixth question? How often do you practice your hobbies? Do you usually set goals for them, or are they just for fun? This is the sixth question. I try to set goals for my hobbies, and you know what? I think that's why I always give up, because I never achieve them. What about you? You can just open your microphone and start talking. What are your thoughts on these questions?
I don't, because are you listening? Yeah. I feel like I always have goals to everything that I do. So because I'm really a committed person too, so I really try my best to not put goals on my hobby so that I can enjoy it without like needing to accomplish anything specific, you know, like to just enjoy it. It's like a challenge for me.
I totally feel ya. And again, I think that's why I always give up. What about the others ones? Just open your mic and start talking, guys. Feel free. Yes, Alex?
Yeah, same. Like, what was I going to say? Yeah, like currently, like I'm like current hobby is laser learning. So one thing I do is to set small goals. Yeah, to set small goals because they are in a way easy to achieve. So like, even though like the thing, if you set a huge goal and then you probably won't achieve it, like, but setting small goals might be a good idea. And I really try to do that in my laser learning currently. Yeah.
Great. That's a good strategy, you know, setting small goals.
That's
Good
right.
Good one. What about, I don't know, anyone else would like to add, to address? Anything else? Elvin, Kami, Ana, would you like to say anything?
No.
No,
it's okay for me.
Great. Because we are running out of time, to be honest. So we had a great conversation. Did you enjoy it? You can be honest. No problem. If you don't, just say it.
I really enjoyed this. It's my first time, so I really enjoyed it. It's so great. Thank you all.
Awesome.